welcome back to the Fire Burns Within channel. Time for my very first dream setlist video. I've seen quite a few of these popping up on my YouTube feed. A lot of people do them. Seems to be quite a popular video to do. Come up with your dream set list for your favorite bands. Yeah, it's a cool thing. I mean, you know, it's good to imagine the perfect set list, the perfect night, perfect gig, everything as you would like it. So here's mine. Megadeth is my favorite band. Throughout their career, I've followed them. I love them. So let me start off by just doing my favorite dream set list for Megadeth. I've gone for quite a long one, a 17 song main show and a 4 song encore. So the show itself, I've worked it out, is around about an 80-minute main show, slightly less depending on how much chit chat there is in between songs. And then you've got nearly a 20-minute encore. So altogether we're talking about a 100-minute show. Now, yeah, I know that's pushing it for Megadeth these days to do a 100-minute show, but we can but dream. This is the dream set list. Okay, so the opening track is Hangar 18. They play it live first these days a lot. The last Megadeth show I saw before lockdown, they were supporting Five Finger Death Punch at Wembley. They opened with Hangar 18, as they did throughout the last years. I mean, it's perfect as an opener. It's absolutely perfect. I mean, it's just like straight off the bat, a rush, the riffs, the solos, everything is perfect about it. It really is a perfect opener. Track 2, I'm going straight into the headbanger, Wake Up Dead. I love that track. That has to be there. It fits perfect as a second track. It's got good pace, good headbanging. Not extremely fast, but it's got just a great mid-tempo headbanging feel. Track 3, I'm going for a slightly left field one. Kick the Chair from The System Has Failed. I like this song a lot. It's got a great feel to it, great groove. It's not super fast. It's just got a great feel to it. I think I'd like to hear that one live. Track 4, I'm going for The Killing Road from Euthanasia. Again, this one is sort of like an ode to the road, to the touring life, and how tough it is, etc. It's got a great mid-tempo riff. Everyone can again headbang to it. You know, there's 3 sort of mid-tempo-ish in a row there, so maybe it's time for a fast one next. Although I haven't picked a really fast one, I've gone for Dread and the Fugitive Mind as track 5. I really like this one. It's got a good chorus, it's quite melodic, it's got a good bit of power to it as well, from the World Needs a Hero album. Pretty cool. In track 6, I'm going for Mary Jane from So Far So Good So What. I really like this track. It's got that slow epic build, and then at the end it gets all fast and quite thrashy. Really cool song. Great to hear that one live, if possible one day. You never know. Okay, track 7, I'm coming up to date. I'm going for the heavy track, Fatal Illusion from Dystopia. I love this track. It's really heavy, great bass, really fast paced, really rocking track. Very cool track. Track 8, I'm going back to So Far So Good So What with a classic, In My Darkest Hour. I think there's hardly been a Megadeth show where this has not been played, and it deserves its place. It's got to be there right in the middle of the set. A good sort of slow build and then a good thrashy end to the song. Next, in track 9, I'm Coming a little bit more up to date into the mid 2000s, I'm going for the track Never Walk Alone, A Call to Arms. I love this track. I love the pacing of it. It's upbeat. The chorus is really, really catchy. Very cool song. I love that song. Track 10, I'm going to the mighty Rust in Peace and the rocking track Lucretia. I love this track. I love the pounding riffs. I love Dave's vocals. It's just awesome. I'd love to hear this song live. I don't know if I ever will. I don't think the amount... Every time I've seen Megadeth maybe 14, 15 times in my life, and I don't think I've heard Lucretia. I'm pretty certain I've never heard Lucretia, and it would be amazing to hear it. Track 11, I'm staying with Rust in Peace, and I'm going for Tornado of Souls. It's a killer track. I mean, I think the switch from Lucretia to Tornado of Souls will be seamless because it's the same album. It will be so cool to have one follow the other. Tornado of Souls is killer. They still play it live now from time to time. It's an awesome song. Okay, the next track, we're well into the main set now. Everyone's well warmed up. You know, time is flying by. But we go to the Countdown to Extinction album, and the final song, I think it is, Ashes in Your Mouth. This is a really underrated song. I love this song. It's heavy, groovy, catchy. It's a really, really cool song. I'd love to hear it live. Again, I don't think I've heard this live. I'm pretty sure I haven't. Track 13, we're switching back to Rust in Peace, and another classic, Take No Prisoners. Again, a ball-busting classic. You know, my set list is weighted towards the thrashier, heavier numbers, some mid-pace, but not too much of the slower melodic stuff. You know, those songs are always played. I mean, I think they play them because Dave needs a rest from all the thrashing in between, and the more difficult songs vocally to sing. So a set list like this will be quite difficult. So anyway, number 13 was Take No Prisoners. A very cool song, thrashy, fast, aggressive, killer song. And then track 14 on the set list, I'm coming right up to date with the title track Dystopia from the last album. A very cool track, very similar in feel to Hangar 18. It's like Hangar 18's brother, if you like. I love that track. It's very melodic, very catchy. Track 15 is Symphony of Destruction. It's a classic headbanger, you know, big sing-along chorus, great stuff. Always play it live. I mean, I don't think a Megadeth gig can pass by without Symphony of Destruction. Track 16, the penultimate track of the night. I'm going for Head Crusher from Endgame. This is a ball-busting, thrashing track. Absolute mayhem. Not giving the crowd a moment's rest. So, you know, after Symphony, which is a mid-pacer, we go full head-on into as the title would suggest, a head-crushing track. And finally, the last track of the main set is the classic sing-along, Peace Sells But Who's Buying. It has to be played. It's a great end for the set. It's a rousing sing-along. We'll have a sort of like a mid-section where Dave and the crowd do a little sing-along, so it's slightly extended, the song. Very cool. The band leaves to great cheers, but of course there's the encore. They'll be back, and it's a good encore coming up. It's a big one. They go off stage for 5 minutes. The crowd is cheering like mad. Megadeth, Megadeth, Megadeth. You know the drill. Finally, they come on cheering, and then they go straight into Angry Again, the mid-pace track from the Last Action Hero soundtrack. I love this song. I think it's a really cool song. I think it's a good way to start the encore. I don't think they've played it live too many times. Maybe at the time it came out. I definitely have never heard it live in all the gigs I've seen. I think it's a really cool song. A little bit mid-pace, they didn't start the encore like full bore yet, but it's coming. Obviously, it's coming. Give them a chance. Next in the encore is the song Victory from Euthanasia. This is like a band's anthem, if you like, where they sing all the song lyrics from the previous songs. Well, at that time, obviously some of the later albums won't be included, but this is a cool sort of anthem, so I think the fans would enjoy to hear Victory live. The penultimate song of the whole night, including the encore, is She-Wolf, the extended version with lots of trade-off solos at the end. I think this one went down really good live when I saw them. Really cool to play the extended version of She-Wolf. It's a really cool melodic song, very catchy as well, very cool. And finally, we reached the last song of the night. It can only be the one that's missing so far, Holy War's The Punishment Due. I've heard Megadeth play this first before, and I've mainly heard them play it last, never in the middle. I mean, in recent times they've had a one-song encore, which is just Holy War's The Punishment Due, which is, understandable. But obviously this is just the band's tour de force thrash icon. It's just... it just fits so well to a final song. It's just the final chance for the pit to go absolutely apeshit. What can I say? It has to end the show. It's a 21 song set. I know that's pushing it. It's a very heavy set. It's a lot of thrash, not a lot of the melodic stuff. So Tout le Monde is missing, for instance, which is always played. Some of the other songs from, say, Euthanasia could possibly be on this. They're missing. Some of the later songs are not on it. Maybe a couple of the songs from Peace Sells. Nothing from the debut is on this. Some people like Mechanics, or they like maybe, I don't know, Looking Down the Cross. I really like that song. I was toying with the idea of including that, but I didn't in the end. So that was my set list, a 17-song main show, which is just under 80 minutes if there's not a lot of chatter. And then finally, just under 20-minute encore. So we're talking about an hour 50 show, if possible. If Dave can manage it, if he can thrash hard, try his best to sing, that would be so cool. Anyway, okay, that was my dream Megadeth set list. And what do you think? Stay tuned.